Hello everyone, and this is Silverblade, and we'll be talking about our experience in the Division 2 beta, or should I say closed beta, because we got the open beta coming in March. So this game, it felt really amazing. I will say that for sure. The gun gameplay, where are your character getting cover, all that stuff was brilliant. One thing that made an impact on me in this game is that it was so beautiful. I just couldn't stand, I just had to take in all the new visuals and all that stuff you can see in this game. And Division, I can say they definitely came far, because this game was it was pretty fun. I played the Division 1 and I didn't really, I enjoyed the Division 1, but it kind of died down after a while. And looking at the Division 2 here, I believe this game won't die down that easily, because there's so much you can do, and I can see so much potential for Ubisoft and the whole creation of this game. So definitely this game has a lot of potentials that we can look forward to in the coming year, if they have actually a year one path or what they do or something. That'll be pretty nice. So speaking of gameplay, as you can see, my character now takes cover just like similar in Division 1, and you can see how they get out of cover and stick up to shoot, just similar to Division 1. But the movement of the character over is slightly different, if you can see that. She moves a lot more smoother to me and doesn't get stuck in obstacles.
I've got eyes on a Division agent heading north toward the White House.
There's one little cool thing I saw while I was playing this game. So if you walk to an obstacle or walk into a object, it auto controls your character. And I don't know, some people say they don't like this. I kind of like it, because sometimes when I'm running in the dark zone and I get stuck in front of a roadblock or something, then I would die. But that little auto control kind of saves you that little control, just in case you lag or something. Yeah, this definitely is a pretty good part of the game too. A little addition I like about it too. As you can see, the explosions when I shoot this tank is pretty cool. It looks much better than the Division 1. The enemies though, they're pretty perceptive. They would flank you. As you see, this guy went to my left and actually flanked me. I don't know how in the world he gets behind me, but he slowly stuck around me there, so I had to flank him back. And then now he saw that I was flanking him, so he was trying to push to my right flank, as you can see here, and I took him down. Yeah, so the AIs are much well developed now, and they react and sound more realistic to the gameplay. And as you can see, when you shoot them and their life goes down, they get injured, so they start limping and stuff. And that's the good part about it. I'm not really familiar myself with the name of these groups or fractions that come across you in the Division. So I know that one of them is the Black Tusk, which is like a military-looking unit that looks comparing to the what's their name? I forgot the guys that were the camouflage in the Division 1. I forgot the name, but yeah, they're similar to those guys. And these guys now, they're kind of like the cleaners. If you can probably compare them, I would say they're kind of like the cleaners. They're not too bad. They're fairly challenging in some scenarios.
There's the agent! Get that fire out!
So, this here will be our new base of operations, which is the White House. It's a little bit different than the base of operations in the Division 1. As you can see, it feels more at home. You got people sitting outside on the ground. You can see trails of blood on the floor. A lot of body bags to the left section over here. This lady this fellow soldier doing CPR to that lady to revive her. So it's kind of more of a realistic looking environment. Inside the White House now.
Hey, thanks for the help out there. You should check in with Manny, our coordinator.
You would
Upstairs
see.
in the blue room. And come by here if you ever need help with your
To
tech.
the left, you got the guy that gives you skills. To the right, the guy that basically sells you stuff like gear. Inside the hallway of the White House, you will see like other people like sitting down, injured, probably got shot somewhere. Someone probably suffocating from like lungs failure or something. Suffering from lungs failure, yeah, it's pretty cool.
No, we're okay. But that was probably the worst attack yet. I'll give you a full report once we assess the damage.
This is you. Welcome to DC. I'm Manny. I run comms. I'm guessing the Division alert brought you here? Damn glad to see you. Let me show you exactly how screwed we are. Ever since the JTF imploded, the city's become a playground for murderous fuckheads. There are several main factions, and a whole lot of bottom feeders sucking up whatever the big dogs miss. A few civilian settlements are still holding out against all this villainy. They need more help than we've been able to provide, especially since the Division network went dark. That's Kelso. She's one of the last surviving agents in DC. She's operating out of the theater settlement on a priority mission. You should go check in with her. If anyone knows how to get these systems back online, it's her. Oh, and introduce yourself to the locals while you're at it. It'll comfort them to know there's a new sheriff in town.
By the way, Agent, head downstairs and check in with the quartermaster. He can get you set up with some Division tech. You're gonna
Okay,
need the
so
edge.
right there I just unlocked a skill, which would basically be the turret, I think. Turret is actually a pretty good skill, to be honest. I like it more than the last previous turret that we had in the Division 1. That one was mostly limited by the range, and it was horrible at shooting enemies, didn't do much. But this turret is a little bit better. This turret. So this guy here, he is the one that would give you all the skills you need for this game. Your skills are shaped in like a triangle, so it would show you how much skills you have unlocked. If you also got I think it's SHD credits, those guys are actually also used to upgrade your perks, which is much better. So you got the drone. This guy here, you will unlock further on as long as you get more units. You can use it to like heal your armor points and stuff like that. Explosive, seeker mine, and all that stuff is still there, with just a little bit more cool stuff added to it. We're gonna start with the turret this time, because this little guy is really helpful. It's good for suppressing enemies, especially when they want to charge at you. Then you'll definitely use this guy to stop them, and it's really helpful from what I've been using it for. Alright, your perks now. You got a lot of perks you can use, like health kits, grenades, backpack space, all that stuff you can later on unlock as soon as you get more credits. So those credits you use to purchase all these guys for ammo, weapon slots, stuff like that. And I also found out that you need to purchase your mods, like your scopes, your grips, and stuff from using these tech, SHD tech. I'm not really sure why, but that's a kind of new thing, because it unlocks a slot so you can purchase more mods and equipment, so you can equip your grips and stuff. It's kind of new.
Check out firearms.
Theater settlement
Visit the
across
gun
the
range
east.
to
You'll probably run
0700
into
and
some trouble along the
0900
way.
hours.
You'll have to do this block by block, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Requesting backup.
Here you go. Best gear in the city. Come take a look. What can I help you find?
Support is required in the clinic. With civilians with any medical or first aid training, report to the clinic.
So now we finally get to leave the White House again, and now we're gonna be
Leaving
taking
safe area.
our character on a little run to the next base that we gotta go open up. So this is gonna basically be like your second base of operation, as I would call it. It's like a little safe ground, you would call it, basically safe house, like a giant safe house for everybody. Just to sit down and take in the environment of this game, the atmosphere, the sound, the raindrops, all that stuff is just magnificent. That's the one thing that the Division 1 wanted to actually achieve, but this game finally did so. I mean, I like the snow environment, but this is much better to me. As right now, my character is actually engaging in these forces again. And they're basically the same level as me, which is level 2. I was helping out this fellow friendly AI, and they're pretty good. Those little friendly AIs will come in when you least expect them to. Pop up in some situations where you're basically like trying to clear a checkpoint. They would just come out and help you if they see you in need, you know? So it's pretty cool. And this, just look at this guy. It's like, what? This game is just amazing, and this is just basically beta. I'm playing it literally on a Xbox One X and a 4K TV. And this game is beautiful. It's freaking gorgeous. It was like breathtaking when I was playing it. I just could not stop playing this game.
Goddamn is.
Who wants to die first? Shit! It's coming for me!
Nobody messes with our town. Bring it on!
the co-op aspect of this game is very similar to the one you get in the Division 1. Basically the same. There's literally nothing different. But the only difference you would basically see is like some agents or other players will call for backup with a flare, and then you can jump into your map. You can individually select who you want to help out. So it's a pretty cool feature. So if, for example, I'm fighting these guys right here now, and I needed a backup, I would just request help from my character with a signal for help to other players around the world, and then they can just jump right into the action to help you play throughout what you're struggling through, which is a very good thing. Because in the Division 1, matchmaking was so hard, and it's like you could barely find anybody to play with you. In the Division 2 now, that is not the case anymore. They definitely fixed that. I really love that part. That one I give it a thumbs up. So this guy's basically the same level as me, and we're headed to establish another base over at the location you see in front of us, that little green house icon, which is where we need to head. And throughout here we'll be encountering quite a lot of hostiles.
There's more of these asswipes.
As you can see, now we got some friendly AIs jumping in. So as I said earlier, yeah, you got friendly AIs that would just randomly jump into the actions that you're encountering with other enemies and pretty much help you out. And they actually do help you out. It's not like they're not useless shooting at wall or anything, but sometimes they do. They have really crappy aims. Sometimes, for sure. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I gotta get back to work.
Anytime, Theo.
You coming over for dinner?
Not tonight. I gotta meet with some National Guard buddies. They're worried they'll get called to help with the quarantine in New York.
Okay.
This is serious.
It's the flu. You remember swine flu?
Echoes are basically still the way of telling
Coming up in the theater cell.
telling the story throughout the game.
It is named Odessa Sawyer.
I actually wish they actually chose a different method,
Coming up in
like
the theater settlement.
voice acting,
The woman who runs it is named
telling the
Odessa
story though.
Sawyer. Try to stay on her good side.
Just a little further now.
Electronic device detected.
In this one area, I also discovered another weapon, which was pretty much better than the one I had. So here we go. This is exactly where you can also find a nice little loot here, and also this radio too you can pick up. This weapon was a little bit better than what I had, and I could equip 2 weapons.
Perhaps it's a deep-seated need for confession. Then again, maybe not. I haven't done anything I'm not proud of, and I have no need to seek absolution from anyone, least of all you. Maybe I'm bored. It's hard being one step ahead of everyone else, and this is my way of giving you a little bit of a helping hand to make things more challenging.
Come on in, Agent!
Of course, that's the sort of thing made-up villains do. Nah, I'm perfectly happy to maximize my advantage. Or maybe I just want to get you spinning in circles. Now check for yourself. Are there subtle contradictions in what I've told you? Is it hard to figure out what I'm trying to tell you? Maybe that's the point. Then again, maybe it isn't.
Safe area detected.
As you can see, this new safe area that we discovered, it's almost like a little small town of its own. People living normally, planting crops, playing guitars. Yeah, they're like living like real people. And this place makes you feel like this place is alive. You can see how massive this place is. Most of them live on the rooftop, some live down below. And everybody here has a job, it seems. One would be selling food. One would be planting crops. All of those cool stuff. And I think you can develop all of these little sections on top of this roof here. Actually, I call it settlements. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, all these little settlements you can actually develop. And I think you can get more settlements all across the map. I am not sure yet, but I suppose in the full game you will be granted access to various
Exactly what I needed.
across the map.
This works nicely.
If you are looking to join us, we are not accepting residents.
Exactly what I needed. I appreciate your business. It's a pleasure to do business with you. Want a deal? I want a deal too. Let's do some business.
If you're looking for Agent Kelso, she just left. I should have gone with her. But I'd only slow her down. I know you got your own problems to deal with. But them hyena motherfuckers took my little girl. To get to me. If you can help, I'll be on your debt. And I always pay my debts.
Agent, great to see you. Hello.
We should kick those damn junkies out.
You fucking rule, Agent.
For the remainder of this video, I'll give you guys a full gameplay without commentary.
Once you're inside, find a way to the
for the
atrium.
rescuing of Illinois Soya. For this mission is pretty fun, and I enjoyed it, so I'll give you guys a no commentary after this one, and then we'll end the video. So enjoy, guys.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
I'm gonna get hit any second now. The asshole. You stepped over it. Moving for a better start. You can't deal with us.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Saint's here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Launching grenade! Reloading.
You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
You are so fucked! Idiot!
just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
Vital signs critical.
Sons of bitches.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blast did a lot of damage. Doors are now closing. Going up. I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
You know what to do. You're fucked now!
Launching grenade!
Glad you made it. Ready when you are. Let's do this.
An agent needs assistance.
Eleanor? Your mom sent us to bring you home. Are you hurt?
Who are you? What's going on?
She's in shock. I'll bring her down when she's fit to move. Let's meet at the theater later.
Heads up. You've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
On the line. I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay? She's okay. I'm bringing her home.
Oh, good. Oh, thank God.
See you soon.
That was a pretty fun mission, as you guys saw. As you can notice, there was some problems. I let everything uncut so you guys can see all the problems that the beta had. Like sound problems, when you shoot in your gun there's no sound, and some crazy sound problems like that. Yeah, there was a whole lot of bugs and crashes you saw. I also showed you one of a crash earlier when I just started the mission. Yep, so we had a lot of problems during the beta, which is just a beta anyway, so they should fix this. If they don't, then that'll be a big problem. But overall, that mission was amazing, and so far this game has my hopes really high. So I'm looking really forward to this game. I'm really looking forward to this game, so I hope you guys are too. If I would to say if you guys should purchase this game before it's released, or pre-purchase, That's totally up to you guys. I would say maybe. But for me, I would say yeah. This game is pretty fun, and I know this is going to be really good.
My inventory could use
I pre-purchased the game, so the one that I purchased was the Dark Zone edition, where you get that little 30 centimeter figurine. That thing. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get that too.
Exactly what I needed.
Yeah, so that's it for this game. I hope you guys actually enjoyed this. So if you guys want more, subscribe and like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be playing the beta again on March 1st. The open beta, so I hope they actually fix some of these problems that they have right now in the month of February. So by March, they should fix most of them, I would hope. Alright guys, this is it for the beta. I'll upload some other videos later on, like Dark Zone and stuff like that. But I'll be shortly after I finish editing this one anyways. Alright guys, goodbye.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue-tied to service like shy preteens. I could only breathe